Okay, here I am, I guess. So, latency is pretty high. Whatever. Okay. Well, I gotta see what I'm doing here. Bear with me. This is the first time I've ever done this. And nobody's here, so that's okay. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, so seeing as how this is my first time streaming, and it's streaming for my new product, the Vetus Pars. It's a retro chip tester. It's taken a long time to get to where I am. And I'm just going to change this so you don't have to look at everything that so I can see what's going on here, and you can see the stuff you need to see. Anyway, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Here, let me say something in chat here. Yay. Okay, so this is Vetus Pars. It is my new retro chip tester. Let me go ahead and excuse me, plug it in here. Still got quite a bit of work to do, but I'm hoping to get it out sometime in October. Go ahead and turn it on. There we go. The light, very bright. You can't really see the screen because it's bright. Yeah, let's see if I can get, there we go. So this is right now, this is the select, that's my dog. And I just have, there's some test stuff on here right now. This is for temperature. Shows how hot the MCU is. And we can go back to the front. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff still on here. I just don't have the menus made for it yet. It's really close to being done, but I just don't have everything in the menu yet. Anyway, this is an STM32H7B0. It's a decent microprocessor, ARM. And yeah, so it works pretty well. Okay, so I am just going to do some coding here, and if anyone joins the chat or joins the stream and has any questions, feel free to ask me. Otherwise, I will just leave this video up for just to be on my channel, I guess, Get over here. Come on, camera. That's better. Okay, so actually what I'm doing right now is I'm dealing with the menu stuff. So I'm just going to, this is pretty boring stuff, but yeah, so I'm going to do that. If anyone has questions about any of the code, they, again, feel free to ask me. I don't like using Cube IDE, but kind of have to. Kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. Just don't want to really use the IOC. It tends to mess everything up. Okay, anyway, so kind of what I'm doing now is doing user settings. I started doing logo, so I'm gonna go ahead and put something. Oh yeah, so I already have something here. So whether or not you want the logo to show when it starts, so I'm just going to pick up this same sort of thing here. Since I've already got it, I got user settings. And let's see, already got that up there, draw menu option. We're going to want these as well. So I'm just going to copy this, bring it up to the show logo. And I hate the way this copies, it never gets the alignment right. Okay. All right, so how we have this working is basically we just have a switch statement here for our menu handler. Our menu handler is in our main loop, and I'm using a timer from the chip, so it won't interfere with anything, but we're going to do a 1 millisecond. Also have a microsecond timer on here, but I'm not using it for this because I think 1 millisecond is fine, and that's just for menu updates. So the graphics or the text or whatever on the menu is going to update after 1 millisecond, or it's going to take at least 1 millisecond. So this stuff in here could run a bunch of times before this runs once. So and that's just so it doesn't overload the chip, because it doesn't really need to be that fast. This is just a menu. So okay, let's get back to here. So we're at the menu handler, and we are going to show logo screen. Okay. We've already got, so on the settings screen we already have our button, click to show logo screen. So that will open up this show logo question mark. Okay, and I gotta change this user settings. I'm just gonna use get logo. make this get logo. And I think I called it logo. Go to my globals here. And yeah, user settings, logo, right. Okay. So get logo. Logo. So if it doesn't equal 0, that means we want to show the logo. I don't have, yeah, I'm just going to put it here. Logo. Okay. And then S logo equals get logo dot logo. Yeah, load user settings. Here we go. And the reason I'm doing this is so I don't have to load user settings each time I want to get whatever the setting is, because that's coming from the EEPROM that's on the board. But this EEPROM right here. There you can see that little guy, and it is 2 megabyte EEPROM. That EEPROM will holds user settings, but it also not very much, but it holds all the information for the chips that it can test, and it also holds information for images that are in here that are located on the flash. So the EEPROM basically stores the flash address for images and chips and the testing code for the chips. So that's how that works. Anyway, there's no need to look in the EEPROM each time, so we're just going to set it to a variable, which is sLogo. Okay. Now we'll just do if sLogo does not equal 1, then actually we don't need that now, so we're just going to put it right here. sLogo equals 0, and this is just to set a marker to show whether it is to be shown or not. So what I will do here is I gotta decide where I gotta put it. Okay, so here's we don't want this Celsius. We're going to call this show, and this one we're going to make it hide. So we'll go on startup. I don't know if that'll fit on my screen. We'll see. So drop menu option, show hide, and we're gonna set that down. Yeah, that's probably good. Set that at 44, and this is 64. The Y coordinates, and so this will be 44, and 64. Probably had to adjust it a little bit, but okay, so we got that, and then what we need to do is save the setting. And how did we do that here? Measure style, save user settings. Okay. here is save user settings. Okay, so if show logo is 0, it's going to be, it's going to start out with 0, so let's go ahead and leave it 0 to show it. And if it's 1, that means not show it, or it could just be hide logo, whatever. Either way, 0 will be, it doesn't show a startup, and 1 will be that it does show a startup. So, God, cats and dogs and everything else, man. Save user settings S logo. Save user settings S logo. And let's see. Oh yeah, we gotta change. Oh, we gotta change it with the button. So this is just to show it when it loads, and I still need, let's see here. Well, I need the back button clicked as well, but the OK button. Show logo, okay. Okay, so we have our down button that selects which one we're on, and there are only 2, so that is correct. 2 down button clicked is equal 0. Always, man. This IDE sucks. Okay. Alright. Get everything over here, then we can change everything. I don't really need to do this, what I'm doing right now, but I don't like having it not organized. Okay. Okay. Where are we at here? Okay, so we only have 2 options. That's right. OK button clicked equals 1. That would be if, okay, if selection position equals 1, means show. So that would be S logo equals 0. right here still. So we're going to call our user settings struct. We're going to use our user settings struct get logo. Oh, wait a minute, not S logo. Wait. Oh God, we don't want to do that. Dog. Oh, wait, these dogs. Everything's making so much noise right now. Okay, let's see. We got our user settings. Right, we need to save get logo, not S logo. Get logo. And we need our that's not what we want to do though. Well, I guess we can save it there. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So we don't really need to save it here. No. Yeah, we still need to set this stuff up. This logo equals 0. Okay, so this is the button click, our down button, our OK button if it for whatever it's on. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that because this is just visual. So we'll do that. They don't really need that delay either, but it's fine. I did need it at one time, but we don't now. Oops. Let's see. So we've got S logo equals 0. Right. Okay. S logo equals 1. Click user settings. Don't need this. Already got it. Need that. And then user settings, get logo. Get logo dot logo equals 0. Or get logo dot logo equals 1. And save user settings. Get logo. Okay, so what I do here, so I have a structure called user settings. So that's right here. These are all. Some of them are going to be used, some aren't. I haven't gotten there yet, but logo is going to be used for sure. So what we do is we make a new user settings, and we called it get logo, and we loaded the user settings from the EEPROM into our get logo struct, and we just made an integer here just to store whatever the logo setting is, so we don't have to open it and change it every time. And then a logo, S logo equals, we set it to whatever is in our get logo dot logo. So whatever the user setting is at this time. And what we will be able to do here is, so if S logo is 0, this is just going to draw an indicator showing where each one is. These are the same size, so I need to make these both same spot for X. This is the color red. This is 16-bit color, or 565 color. So 5 bits are for red, 6 bits are green, and 5 are blue. And it sucks trying to figure them out. Okay, it's just updating our button. Our button states. So if a button is pressed, that'll show us. If it's not pressed, then that'll tell us that. So if button is clicked, this just goes through our options. I don't know what's going on with that dog. He doesn't usually bark like this. And this is our OK button. So if the button is clicked, whatever it's on. So if it's over the first one, then we will make logo 0, which the first one is show. Yeah, position 1. So show. And we not disable, but we turn off button clicked so it can be clicked again. So we wipe out the button click basically, and we make our structure.logo, our logo part of the user settings to 0, and we go ahead and save it back into our user settings, our get logo. And this is just going to basically save whatever we call get logo. It could be anything, but we're going to make a new struct each time and change which part we want to change, and we can just save it right back into here, and it's going to go right and back into the same address of the EEPROM. So that looks fine. Should work. Yeah. Temp. We don't want to go to temp setting screens though. This is show logo. Show logo screen. So settings screen. This is just our back button. So when we go back, we'll be going to settings, our main settings screen. And that is it for that. That should do it. And I'm going to go ahead and, oh, it's in our menu still. So what I'm going to do is when we start, okay, there's our menu handler. And where's our image? This is our image. So what we can do here, I'm just going to put, that's our meta. I'm going to go ahead and add a, what's it called again? User settings? Yeah, user settings. So I'm going to make another user settings. Let's call it settings. And I'm just going to say if settings how do I want to compare it? Is not greater than about it's not greater than, yeah, not greater than, yeah, let's just do settings is less than 1. Okay, so it's only going to show this if the settings are greater than 1. If oh, it's not settings. Settings dot logo is less than 1. And we're going to put that delay here as well, because if that's not there, we don't want the delay. So just put that right here. And that should be it. Let's go ahead and build the project and see what happens. All right, turn on our little guy here. Open up our put you up there. And okay, gotta connect. Browse and program. Okay, disconnect. Bring this back over here. Go ahead and hide you. And give her a test here. Didn't show it. But it should be less than... Oh, I didn't get settings. I didn't load the settings into it. I'll go load user settings. There we go. And put it there. And load user settings. Settings. Project. Okay. And we'll do this again. Find it. There we go. Okay. All right. Now let's try this again. There we go. There's our logo. Okay. So I don't know if you can see this because this. Oh, there's our logo. I accidentally restarted it. There's our logo. Had it. There we go. You can kind of see it. The way this camera does, it'll like. Okay, anyway, you can kind of see it there. And we're going to go down to settings. And I know you can't see this, and I really can't see it either. Let's see. Logo. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, nothing. Oh, logo speed. Oops. Show logo. There we go. And now we can choose which one we want. So if we choose this one, which is hide, that should give us, and yeah, that's a little too much text there at the top. Anyway, so I've got it set to hide the logo now. Now we'll turn it off and then back on and see if we get the logo. We shouldn't. Nope. All right, cool. Okay. So that's one more setting done. So yeah, that works good. I'm gonna turn it back on though because I like to see it. And I got to adjust these dots by it a little bit, but it's all right for now. All right. Okay, so that's done. And I am going to adjust these since I'm on it. Let's see, they were a little high, so we're gonna bring it down a little bit. So 47, 67, and over a little bit, probably to around 50. So, I'll show you in a minute. Let me go ahead and do this. Okay. Oh, she's getting hot. It's alright. It's not really getting that hot. I just have the temperature show when it comes on, and it's the inside of the MCU. Okay. You need to come over about 3 more pixels. Or 4. Let's try 4. Let's see if it's how close it is. And I think maybe down 1 more as well. Okay, I'll be back. Oh yeah, that's better. I just gotta fix the title. And I think we'll just say logo at startup. Logo at startup. Better. Not too bad. If you can see it. I don't know. It's hard to get a good anyway. So there we go. There's the show logo at startup. All right, looks pretty good. Okay, what are we gonna do next? While my camera focuses. I apologize now for this, but there's no way I can sit here and work and not have my vape. Trust me, I'm not a big vape guy. I know there are a lot of people that know all there is to know about this. I've been doing this since 2014, and I really don't know much about them. I don't concern myself with it that much. I only smoke tobacco flavor, so I don't smoke. Where is it? There it is. So yeah, all I ever smoke is tobacco flavor. Come on. There you go. Whatever. Anyway, never flavors. I mean, I'm only doing it so I don't smoke. Okay. So, alright, so we're back here. So we've got that. That done pretty much, so that wasn't too bad. It helps when you get one done. You can just copy and do everything you've done before. I suppose I could go through and show y'all, anyone that happens to watch this, because obviously no one's watching right now, but that's okay. Can go through and show you how the testing works. I wanted to make it so that anyone could, first of all, I might not be able to get all of the chips that someone might want to test. So basically I made it so that you will be able to write your own tests just by, for instance, looking at the data sheet and seeing what you need to do for each thing, and you can write your own test. What happens is, so tests get saved. I don't have it done yet, but I can show you. Let's see. Vetus GUI. Do I have this up? Yeah, I do. Let me go ahead and put my terminal window up here real quick. let's see, terminal. There we go. That's quite large. That'll be good enough. Okay, so let's first Vetus uploader. Okay, so in here I have helper programs which people will be able to download. Probably the one that will be the most used, I would say, is Vue GUI, and it's just like the GUI version. And I'm gonna have to show this, add a window for this as well. Let's see. Vue GUI and Vetus GUI. All right. And again, it's huge. Okay, so this is gonna, or at least the start of the GUI program that will be used with this. And just to give you a little, just to show you a little bit how it works. So these are all of the, what I guess, opcodes, because it's sort of like doing assembly, but kind of basic. So the tester, what will happen is the tester will have, so the test engine C here, it goes through and it will have an opcode, which is 32 bits, and 2 arguments that are 32 bits. So, and then we'll do each line one line at a time. So basically, and there's like, I don't know, 16 registers to hold variables and things like that if you need them. I'm lost. There it is. So this is just like a little helper thing to help you program, basically. So say you want to set a pin, well, it brings this up, and the pin number can be whatever. So it's just pin number 1. The value would be 0 would be high or low, and 1 would be high. So we'll set it, insert it here, and as you can see, so then we have the set pin opcode, which is 0, 1, and 0, 1 is high, and this that shouldn't be there, but anyway. So we come down. Let's try set pin again. Yeah. So, oh yeah. I'm sorry, the pin number. So that would be the pin number. So that's the opcode, that's the pin number, and this is high or low, and this doesn't do anything. So, and what will happen is you can just go through here, add a delay, insert, anything. There's a lot of all kinds of stuff, and there's more to come actually. So, and of course you can do this by hand if you want. This is easy, and you don't have to do it at all. I mean, there's going to be a lot of chips in there already. This is a just in case thing, in case someone wants to do it. And also it's to you can check your chips here, and this is just this isn't anything. This is just something I made up to put on here just to test it out. This is written in C, by the way. And this will be the testing area, but that's not there yet. And you will be able to add strings for each test up to 15, and I think they're 35 bytes long, so you could just put whatever you want here. Hello, start the test. And you can also put like, I think I made it so it was $. I have to look. $, and you can put like 0x02, and that will make what is in register 2 a string. But yeah, so there's that, and I don't know, just whatever. So that's how this works, and I'm not going to go too far into it. Okay, anyway, so that VU GUI there, and also have a CLI version, command line version. I think it was just Vetus. Anyway, let's see. Vetus. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So with this program, what I have so far, you can type like LP for list ports, and I have to turn this on. And now it has my port available there. So I just copy that and then open. Paste. There we go. And bridge it. And now I can type whatever commands. Like I can put let's see, L chips, maybe, I don't know. What's going on? Maybe I don't remember the name. Oh, I know why. It still might not work. Yeah, it's not working for some reason. I don't know why. What the heck's going on? Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so let's see. I gotta exit it. Okay. See Vetus. LP. Open. Could be from something, from having the menu working. I might have to find some way to work through it. Of course, it might not be. Okay. Now, L chips. There we go. So this is just something, again, something fake that I uploaded into the EEPROM and Flash. Totally, obviously fake, but it was just for testing. And then we can do things, the images as well. But I don't think this is something that I'm going to allow others to do. An image? What is it called? How is it? I gotta look it up. Don't remember my own commands. L images, fully written out. Okay. L images. All right, logo 1. That's all I have in here right now. But you get the point. And I can do I can get the count. Let's see. Oops, wrong one, buddy. So I could be like chip count 3, CC meta, and I have to give it a number. Let's just do chip 1. and that would give you the metadata or whatever, the info of the first chip, which again is fake. I don't have any done yet, but anyway, that's how that works. So as such, we have our test engine here. So anyway, there's a lot of things here and a lot of things to add later. So anyway, you'll be able to write your own tests if need be. If there's something that you can't find and someone hasn't already made one for it, you are able to write your own test. Go ahead and get that out of there. And let's get back to coding. Back to the menu. Okay, what else was I gonna do? I'm waiting on another kind of I'm waiting on another prototype board, because these are what I was using before to interact between the STM32 and the chip that's tested. But this one didn't work. I've had like, I don't know, five or six different prototypes, and each time it's that screws me. I'll get it drawn up in a schematic, and I'll think it's right, and then I'll either miss something or I'll mess something up, or I'll think what I think should happen doesn't, and there's always one little detail that I didn't think about that will cause it to not work properly. Because what I'm trying to do, what you really want to do, I mean, this is a 3.3 volt, and most of these tested chips are going to be 5 volts. Not to mention, some of them will have quite a bit of current draw. So, well, first of all, the 3.3, so it won't work cleanly. So I had to think of, there's a lot of different ways, I guess, to do it, but everything I tried up until the last one I think is going to work now. I have it down, so it'll be okay. So we'll be able to go back and forth between the chip, the STM32, and the tested chip. It's always like a little something. I mean, obviously the components that I was using wouldn't work, but it was only like a certain detail that I would miss that I'd be like, oh crap. That's one reason it's taken so long. Of course, there's a lot of coding left to do. Okay, what do we got here? So what are we going to do? Let's see. Plug this back in. Oh, one more thing. I made these, so these are all detachable. So you can put it into a case, which I've also designed a case as well. I'm not going to make the cases because it's just too much. And they'll need to be 3D printed anyway. But yeah, so this comes off. If you want, you can move it however you want, and same with this. And they're connected with the really thin ribbon cables. I'll go over that stuff later. Right now, let's get back to coding. Okay, so we got show logo, logo speed. I guess we can do that as well. That, I think, I don't know how I want to do it. Do I want to do like low, medium, high, or by seconds? Or, yeah, seconds basically. I think we'll go low, medium, high, or fast. Fast, medium, and slow. Yeah, we'll do that. Fast, medium, slow. Okay, I think I'll do this, and then still I don't think I've had any any viewers yet, but that's okay. I didn't really expect many people. I'm kind of making this. I guess people can come back and watch it if they want. But okay. Where are we at here? Okay, logo speed. Okay. So we'll just do show logo. We'll do logo speed. It's basically going to be the same thing. Copy all of this. And we'll just put it right underneath here. And, oh God. I'm not going to bother moving it. It's going to bug me though. It's off, but okay. Logo speed question mark, and this will be slow, medium, and fast. Three. Then we gotta come down here. And where's our that's greater than 3 this time? It will go back up to the top. Roll over. And I need to make this. I need to see what I have here. I don't think I have logo speed in the struct yet. I do not. Default image index. We haven't done anything with that. Logo speed. Okay, logo speed. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. Okay, menu, okay. I'm just gonna keep it called get logo. Load user settings, unit 8. Yeah, S logo speed. S logo speed equals get logo speed. I forgot what I called it. Yeah, logo speed with a capital S. Logo speed. Okay. If logo Okay, so this is going to have to be equals, so if logo equals 0, this has to be different here. Let's make this 34, 54, and 74. Slow, medium, fast, okay. Get rid of this else and just use ifs here. And then we'll do if, and it's not S logo, it's logo speed. If S, yeah, no. 0 is going to be our main one. How did we do the other one when it wasn't set yet? If it equals 0, how did we? I guess it's just going to equal 0, but it might equal FF. Let's see, if logo equals 0, okay, oh, else. Yeah. So 0 is to not, no, is to show. Yeah, show or hide. We'll just have to see. Let's just test it. You never really know with these EPROMs. They start out with all the bytes are all FF, so 255. So you never know how it's going to start out. So, but yeah, we'll have to deal with all that stuff at some point. Get focused, dude. I don't want to get that close. There. Okay. Alright, so logo speed 0. Fill circle. That would be 34. That would be more like, I don't know. 48. Probably 38. I don't know. And then, let's see, if S logo speed equals 1, 58, I guess, and then it's dying to put that shit over there, isn't it? Okay. If logo speed equals 2, draw this here. What's going on? Okay, so we got that. S logo speed. S logo speed. Okay, get logo, it's still the same. Get logo speed equals 0. Logo speed equals 1. And one more. Select position equals 3. Get logo. Okay, logo speed equals 2. 1, 2. Save user settings. Get logo. Okay, that is correct for the back button. Let's see what we've got here now. Show logo screen. I need to put that in the settings. That's not show logo screen. It's got to be got to change that to something like show logo speed screen. Copy. Okay. Logo speed screen. And that will be 9. Show logo screen, show logo screen, show logo speed screen. And that should do it. I gotta, yeah. Let's see what it starts off at. So I don't have anything saved in that spot yet. At least there shouldn't be. I got some errors. User settings. I probably used it already. That's why read declaration. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to change it to something different. Logo speed. Logo speed. Get logo speed. Get logo speed. Logo speed. Logo speed. And oh, yeah, no, get logo. Okay. No, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I do have to do this. Speed. Speed. All right. So get logo speed, get logo speed. S logo speed, S logo speed, S logo speed. S logo speed, get logo speed, get logo speed. S logo speed, get logo speed, get logo speed, S logo speed, get logo speed, get logo speed. Okay. That looks alright. Let's try it again. Beautiful. Turn this on. Program. Disconnect. Let's see what we've got. Well, it didn't go. I can gotta see what I did wrong. Show logo speed screen. Probably didn't set it up here. Nope. Show logo speed screen. Copy. Paste. Select position equals 2. Show logo speed screen. Alright, let's build it. Alright. Turn on our DFU mode. Connect. DFU mode. Open. Start programming. Disconnect. And let's give her a try. There we go. What? I got the medium fat. Oh, I didn't do the medium. Or the, yeah. So slow, medium, fast. And I have to fix something here. Some sort of mistake. Show logo speed screen 7038. Oops. I see what happened. Didn't change the position. And this is going to have to be over a little bit because the medium is a longer word. Let's go 44, see what happens with that. Okay. All right, let's have a look-see here. Oops. Maybe a little too far out. Yeah. Bring it in just a little bit. And then now, I need to, okay, so I want to bring this in a little bit. Make it 48. That's probably good. I'll have a look, see. And then what I'm going to do here is also where are we at? Main menu, that's where it was at. No, wait a minute. Settings screen, okay. And shoot, what was I doing? Oh God, I forget. Let's see. We'll go start up. Oh yeah, okay, now I remember what it was. for when I'm showing the logo, that should be in welcome screen. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use this same user settings, and I am going to do an if statement here. If settings dot logo speed equals 0. I'll just go ahead and put this up here with that. Delay 3 seconds. Copy. I think that's supposed to be slow, so we'll have to double check to see how fast everything's going. Yeah, make that 4. No. Make it 3, 2, 1. So 3 seconds, 2 seconds, or 1 second. 0, 1, 2. All right, let's see what we're at here. Now I don't see 3 should be fast, so I'll probably have this backwards now that I think about it, but I'll go ahead and test it real quick. I think it should be 0 for, oh no, that should be right. No, yeah, that should be right. Because 0 would be slow, so it would be 3 seconds instead of 1. Let's just have a look-see. That seemed like 3 seconds, but let's see where we're at. And that's medium. Let's try fast and see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, that seemed like about 1 second. Let's go slow. Now this should be a lot longer. 3 times longer. You know, I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's any difference. Let's try again. I am not quite sure. Let's go down here. Logo speed. Oh, yeah, they're both logo speed. These two are 1. Logo speed equals 2. Logo speed equals 0. Logo speed equals 1. Logo speed equals 2. It's 2, 1, 0, 0, 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Okay. logo speed equals 0. S logo speed equals logo speed, logo speed. We don't need this. S logo speed equals anything. I don't think. Wait, yeah, we do. Not really, because we're going to be loading from user settings each time. So no, we don't really need it as long as we set logo speed in user settings. We don't need this. We shouldn't. And then, because yeah, this is going to open it up. And we're going to load user settings to get logo speed. Yeah, okay, S logo speed equals get logo speed, logo speed. Okay, yeah, that should work. All right, let's have a look here. So that was fast, huh? Well, let's see. This should be slow. Yeah, that's definitely slower. Let's go back to fast and see what we get. Yeah, that's faster. Okay, we got it. Let's try medium. That's better. I forgot to look. Yeah, that looks okay. Working fine. That's in the middle there. So, okay, so that's a little bit into my process here. Again, this little guy is going to be out in October sometime. I don't know exactly when. I have to get a website set up for, well, I already have a website, but I want to make one specifically for this, or one specifically for products that isn't just like kind of like my mess around site. So yeah, I'll go over it more as it gets closer. And yeah, when I get the new, especially when I get the new prototypes in, I will hook up all the components, get it all set up, and it should be working properly then. We can go over some other things. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I have no problem answering questions about anything. If you're curious about this is for most of these boards, this isn't going to be populated because this is the flash here, but this is just another flash of a different case style. So in case like I can't find any like this, I'll use one of these instead. So that's all it is. Anyway, oh yeah, the flash is 16 megabytes, and the EEPROM again is 2 megabytes. You should be able to have over 2,000 chips, and each chip should be able to have a minimum of around 250 lines of code for each test. So I don't foresee any problems there. I mean, if you need more than that for a test, it's going to be pretty crazy, because generally you only need to do things like set the address, which is going to have, which there is going to be a function or an opcode for setting all of the address pins at once, just using a your normal address addressing type thing. So like if there's 8 pins, then you'll set 8 bits. You'll send an 8-bit number to as part of your code, and it will do them all. Set all the appropriate pins for the address for the chip, things like that. I'm doing as much as I can to cut corners on code length, like I just said, things like that. You can do loops. You can do if statements, obviously, because you're going to need those. A whole lot of different things. Maybe sometime I'll go into the story of when I started this and how I've worked on it and all this, but I can tell you it's been a long time. So we're getting close to the end, and I'm going to be selling it, of course. It's a lot of work. And it's not going to be very cheap. What I would consider cheap, it's not going to be that cheap. It's going to be over $100. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff under here that you can't see. But I mean, just this chip alone is 10 by itself. So, and they recently raised the price. So yeah, it sucks. But anyway, so yeah. There's about, I don't know, underneath all this stuff there's about 15, but the new one that I have to do has like 40. And there's like 40 resistors over here you can't see, and a whole bunch. Like it's crazy. This has a lot of, here, I'll pull it up. Pull up my schematic. I'm not gonna go crazy with showing it, but let's see. KiCad. Let's see. KiCad. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see here. Quite large. So yeah, this is the schematic, and I've done it so many times that I was just like, screw this, and I went through and just put lines in it because I didn't want to make any more of the flags. But yeah, so this is, as you can see, there's 40 of these ICs and 5 of these. These are 595s. We've got our flash here, we got our EEPROM here, we've got our STM32 here, a whole lot of stuff. So yeah, where are you at? There you go. Anyway, so that's it. Feel free to ask me if you have any questions, anything like that. I am going to do a little bit more work, smoke my vape here. I feel weird doing it in front of people. Camera, I don't feel weird doing it in front of people, but on camera it's kind of, I don't know if it's okay or any of that stuff. don't think about it too much. But yeah, so that is that, and I will see you next time. Maybe, it'd be a little bit more fun if people were watching the stream, but I totally understand. I'm sure it's not the funnest thing for most people. But yeah, I'm interested in hearing what people think about my my new project. Not a new project, my new thing that will be coming out soon and took forever. But yeah, I'm interested to know. Let me know if you have any questions or if you want to know more about it. I can do that, and I'll probably do some more of these streams, and I'll definitely do how-to videos when the time comes. So anyway, thanks for watching, and take care.